It's CCSD Today, your insider's guide to the Charleston County School District. This week, we get an inside look at Corpus Callosum. Hear our exclusive interview with co-founder Dave Smith. And we talk with teachers and counselors about this great program. CCSD Today starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to a special edition of CCSD Today. I'm your host, Everett German. Well, coming up on today's show, we're going to learn about Corpus Callosum, one of the special programs that the Charleston County School District does that allows students to learn about entrepreneurship in a hands-on way. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll learn more about Corpus Callosum. You're watching CCSD Today.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Low Country since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We're convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond. I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year. But that won't be me. Or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Subaru of Charleston. You've got a friend in the car business.
Today we are starting our own business.
We're going to make different products and probably put them on market.
I need a name, a logo, and a specialty to sell.
When we started from nothing, we only started with a business plan, and now we've grown to making things and selling things. This could help you to come up with your own business.
I was a classroom teacher, and I was approached by Adam Fetch, the owner of Rewind Candles, about doing a philanthropic project through his organization. And what we were really looking for is engaging kids in a unique way, using entrepreneurship as sort of the basis of that. So we met over a series of months and got started.
I started thinking about Corpus Callosum, really thinking back to my experience in school and how hard it was for me to get through school. I think there are a lot of kids out there who struggle with tying the things that they're learning in school to everyday things, to things that are going on in business and things that are happening in the real world. So I really wanted to create something that could help connect that for kids. Corpus Callosum is all about getting kids to use their whole brain and learn as much as they can in school so they have the tools to use those things in the real world. The idea is to really draw lines between topics they're learning in school and how they'd use it in the business world, and help people from the business world come in and help kids see those connections.
Well, the corpus callosum is actually the tissue that connects your left and right brains. So in corpus callosum, we talk about whole brain learning. We talk about whole brain learning when we talk about what we do. And it's really that connection between the creative and the logical. We want to engage the whole brain in the work that we do. Corpus Callosum as an organization is really looking at connecting kids to the real world through entrepreneurship. So we want to be the intersection of school children and the workforce. We go in with a business partner usually, and the kids will create a company profile where they talk about the need for the product that they're going to create. They talk about the target audience, and they talk about specifically what they're going to sell. Then they go through branding. They come up with a name and logo for their company. And they go through product development, which is where they work through the process of figuring out what they're going to make and how they're going to make it. Then we manufacture the products, and then we have a marketing unit where they figure out how to get to their target audience. And in every project we have a sale. So at the end of the project, the kids actually sell the products that they made for real money. The lessons we're trying to teach the kids are to connect what they're learning in school to the real world. So we're looking at what they're learning in math, for instance. We ask them to make change all the time in the classroom, but it doesn't go anywhere. So if we give them an opportunity to really make change where it matters, where they're exchanging goods and services for money, then that making change becomes relevant to them. The things that they're doing in school become more relevant to them.
Well, we started off, Rewind, my company, was one of our first business partners. Several people in the company had a lot of involvement from our marketing team, graphic design, sales, production, and engineering. And so the kids got a little bit of excitement from each of those people and a little bit of knowledge from each of those people and a different perspective from each of those people within our business.
We've also had other business partners. The King of Pops was our business partner this time last year, and the kids, middle school kids in the area, worked together to create 2 unique popsicle fragrances, and they created their own branding around it, and they had some sales, not only at some of their events, but also in some of the stores where King of Pops sells their products. So that was really fun. And then currently we're working with Wonderworks toy store, where the kids are developing their own toy products, and they're walking through all the steps of the entrepreneurial process to develop those toys and to come up with branding. And then they're going to hopefully get a chance to sell those toys at Wonderworks this spring. So Wonderworks is working hands-on with us to help the kids develop those. Too many kids are disengaged from school. They don't see any value in what they're learning. When we were kids, we might have asked, why am I learning algebra? Well, we give them a reason. When we're doing figuring out unit cost, we have to apply algebra across the unit to figure out how much we can charge. So we give them a reason for why they're learning what they're learning in school. We've had teachers tell us that the kids are coming to them saying that they are learning new things, that they are taking what they're learning in Corpus and they're applying them. What we're interested in is improving that inner sense of confidence. We want them to feel like they can be and do anything that they want to be in life if they have the right attitude. We talk to them about working together as a team, so there's a lot of team building elements in what we do. And so we talk to the kids about working together in conflict resolution and creative problem solving. So a lot of the times when you're making a business, you have to cooperate, but you also have to be willing to give in a little bit sometimes. You don't always get your way. And so it's really important for them to see that in real ways.
I think there are a lot of kids who struggle in school, struggle with the understanding of why they need to learn the things they're being presented with. And they just can't make the connection, and those kids are oftentimes seen as the problem children. They're oftentimes seen as the kids who don't do well at school. And really they're just not engaged. And so it's really important to target those kids specifically and make sure that those kids are engaged and see the reasons why they need to learn the things that they're learning. What gets me excited is knowing that I'm helping kids who have the same problems that I had, who might otherwise be ignored or left behind in school, and helping give them the support to be successful and give them the support to continue learning and be more passionate about learning.
Why entrepreneurship is a question that we get a lot, and the answer is because entrepreneurship is really that place where ingenuity meets reality. So in the classroom, you ask kids to be creative all the time, but where does it go? We give kids the opportunity to be creative in a way that has an outcome. There's a product at the end, there's a sale at the end. And so there's a focus on that quality of service, that quality of product, so that it's not just some project, it's something that has an end line where somebody's going to look at that and say, am I willing to buy that from you? And so it's not just some silly project that the kids are doing, it has a real end to it. It's also a really neat opportunity. Entrepreneurship gives us a really neat opportunity to engage with business owners in the community who are sort of the leaders in what we're doing. And so what we're trying to do is really get the leaders from today to help raise up the leaders of tomorrow.
I did not choose teaching so much as I think teaching chose me. I love it. I don't consider it so much a job as I do a passion. One of the most important things is getting to know the kids so I can be a better teacher and I can help them feel successful and I can help them feel confident in just being who they are, accepting who they are, accepting and celebrating their differences. It's been an amazing environment, a great community. I couldn't be more proud representing Charleston County.
Kids learn it at their own pace, to remediate on their own, see their own results, celebrate their successes right there.
I think it's easier for me to do things like online, like it captures my attention better than like doing it in books.
It's just made it easy. It is. You know, it's made it easy, and the kids like it.
There are a lot of pictures. Sometimes it can be really funny, and some stories are make-believe.
I would never have believed that we would be a school that would be fully, you know, implementing technology in every classroom. So we did it, and it's due to McGraw-Hill.
Our school's doing a lot of activities with Corpus Callosum. One activity that we're doing right now is our students are starting a business of their own. I've watched the business from start to finish, and I love the process that they're doing with it. They talked about what they wanted to sell, and then they agreed on what they would sell, and they also talked about the pricing and who they would target as the buyers of their product. Our students have really enjoyed the activities. I feel like when they're doing the activity, they have a chance to express who they really are. They sit down and they're able to have options on what they want to do. I love that Mr. David don't make them stick to just one thing. He gives them the option to choose what they like to do.
Kids have really liked it. The first day they kind of got the background. We talked about electricity and magnets, and then the second day we worked on logos and naming it, and then today it was actually much more hands-on, and they really enjoyed that. It gets what they're trying to learn across so much better with these children when they can get their hands in it and they're actually seeing their product. They're going to see it from the beginning to the end product when it's in the creative process in their brain, so to speak, and then it comes into their hands, and then we're actually going to sell it. So it really connects with them. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. We're very fortunate to be able to participate in here at Jenny Moore.
With Corpus Callosum, the Kaleidoscope program is doing an entrepreneurship program. They're starting a bakery, and they're learning the ins and outs of bakeries, what flavors to choose, what icings, what kind of cupcake they would want to sell, and prices and things like that. The kids in the Kaleidoscope program have really enjoyed the activities. They like tasting the cupcakes, they like picking what flavors go on which cupcake, what type of cupcake, who they would like to sell it to, the prices. So they're really enjoying it. It's a new venture for them.
It's very important to have programs like this for the students because it gives the students a chance to know what they really like. They don't have to stick to just one thing. They have the option to choose what they like, and they also have the option to be who they are. They learn how to be patient, and they learn how to accept feedback, which also means accepting what another person like and don't like about what they are selling. I've seen a lot of positive results from the kids. I've seen kids come in very stubborn and not want to do something, and just that quick they are drawn into what they're doing. They love that they get to choose what they want to do, and they also love starting a business. They love that they're given the option to do what they want to do, and it's really helping them, and it's teaching them how to be patient. I get to see the kids during the regular school day, and I also get to see them during the program, and I can say that during the program they are a little more relaxed and they get to be who they are The school day is very structured. We follow a schedule by the minute, and the kids, they are aware of what the schedule is they have to follow, and I feel like when they go to the program, they have the ability to kind of just relax and have options. During the school day, there's not very many options, but definitely during the program, they have several options of things that they like to do.
For the students that go to Shakora Elementary, the area that they grow up in, they might not think that it's possible to be an entrepreneur. They might not know how to set it up or how to own their own business. So when Mr. Dave comes in and teaches them, they think it's easy. They see themselves doing it. And I think it's really good. We might have some future business owners in our program.
Kiawah Cares represents a really unique way and an organized way for folks who live here on Kiawah to connect, partner, and help those who live in our neighborhood, which includes Johns and Wobble Island.
And the idea was that many, many people who live on Kiawah very generously work as individuals in the community. But we felt as a community association, we needed to do more in a unified way to be good neighbors. And out of that came the idea of Kiawah Cares.
They brought volunteers, but most of all, they brought love. They showed love and they said, we want to be a good neighbor, and they have been a good neighbor to me and to this community.
Kiawah Cares quickly jumped on board and was really excited about the idea of supporting the local farmers and supporting the Johns Island community as well.
We're excited about the partnership, and we are in constant communication, updating them on things that we are working on, areas where I continue to see improvement, I share with them. And so it's like we are in tune, working together, one common goal, and it's all beginning to come together.
What it means to me to be a part of Kiawah Cares is I'm able to do things I wouldn't normally have done on my own. I get the sense of community when I work with them.
We're trying to put good people in touch with organizations that could use their help.
Wonderworks went into the program and met with the children, and we saw some of their ideas, and we took those ideas and helped them expand on what they wanted to create. We offered them advice on the retail side, we showed them our stores, and we helped them develop their ideas into realistic creations that they could actually manufacture and sell.
Wonderworks is all about magic and fun, and so we also wanted the kids to learn that, you know, inventing is fun, being an entrepreneur is fun, and there's magic behind it, and anything you think we can create, these kids need someone to tell them yes. A lot of times kids are told no, and you know, kids can and they will do amazing things, and all they need is someone to tell them yes. So we were really that magic, and we wanted to be the yes in their lives that they might not get anywhere else.
They have absolutely loved it. They have blossomed. They have enjoyed the interactions with us. They have enjoyed the interactions with each other. It's been really fun for us watching them grow, watching them interact with one another, hearing their questions, hearing them expand on their ideas. They have really just embraced being able to communicate with one another, seeing their eyes light up when we reward them with positive praise, seeing them smile when we say, you know, you can do it, having that positive reinforcement. They've really enjoyed having someone come in and tell them yes, having someone come in and tell them, you know, you can do it, even when they've had things that we've said that's not exactly right or that's not exactly what we're looking for, but you can keep on going. They have enjoyed that positive feedback.
I think that entrepreneurship is something that every child has, the spirit of wanting to create and do and be unique. is a thought process that every child has, the entrepreneurial spirit, but like we said before, not everybody tells them yes. And teaching them entrepreneurship is a great way for them to connect the things that they learn in school to real life success. So they might not love math, but when they're trying to make soap dough that you want to wash your hands with, you have to have the correct measurements of your cornstarch and your coconut oil for your formula to work. And same thing with making a blow dart launcher. You have to understand the physics and the size of the hole for the dart to go through so it doesn't rattle around. You get that perfect circumference, that width. So I think that they're really connecting what they're learning in school and seeing that it is applicable not just on paper to real life, and bring them that success, not just monetary success. The feeling of self-worth that success brings, I think, is really important and can take them all the way through their education.
Kids still have that magical spirit. They still have that, I believe I can do anything. They still really have that entrepreneur thought process where they really believe that they can create and they can make and they can do anything that they believe they can. And we really need to tap into that, and we really need to build upon that. And I just think that belief and that magic, and there's so much there in children that we can build on and that we can continue to grow and engage with them and connect that to what they're doing in school and what they're doing, build upon those dreams and hopes. And I just think this is a great way to do it and to really enjoy at that age. And I think that the entrepreneurial spirit is so alive in kids, and we just need to really help develop that and grow that and support it. And this is just a great way to do it.
It is so important for local businesses to support community programs like this, because all the community does is support local businesses. So Wonderworks has been around for 25 years, and the community has supported us wholeheartedly, and we feel a duty to turn around and support the community in the exact same way with the exact same strength and vigor. And this is an excellent way to do it. These kids, we reach a demographic that you don't often get to reach with our business, and they are just such wonderful, talented kids, and I've felt such joy, and I know our business has, our staff has, they've loved it. It's great for your staff morale, but also, like I said, it's our responsibility to take care of the community the same way that they take care of us.
For another business that's considering partnering with Corpus Callosum, I would definitely say go for it. This has been one of the most meaningful things that I have done with Wonderworks. It has been fun for me to get out and just really watch these children grow and develop. It has been, something I've looked forward to each week. It has opened my eyes to something that children are really interested in, and something I've taken home to my own children. They have, my own kids have said to me, I want this in my school, I want to grow in this, I want to do this. And it's been fascinating for me to watch these children develop over the past few weeks. And I think as a business, as a retailer, it has given me some insight into the community, the needs of the community, what we can do as a business to help on a larger scale. And I think that's something that's important for all retailers, all businesses, to be able to look into the community and see. So I say for anybody, this is an excellent opportunity.
I truly believe that Corpus Callosum is a life-changing program for these children. It gives them the support, the yes, the magic, and the energy, the outlook that they need to be successful in school and in life. And it does. It means so much to us, it means so much to our business, and it means so much to the community. It's just a phenomenal program.
Some problems are tough. Reaching your customers shouldn't be. Blue Wave and Comcast have the creative edge to make you stand out from the crowd and connect with your customers. Whether you need a commercial for television, video for your website, or a custom-made website, we are the easy solution for every advertising problem.
Welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today. Well, we hope you enjoyed learning about Corpus Callosum, just one of the special programs that take place in the Charleston County School District. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.